also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here's Rozier. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. With the drive, no good from Grant. And it's the Raptors' ball. Now Curry. He's had his share of big nights at the offensive end, that's for sure. His scoring average is at 18 points a game.
About Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
It's stolen by Bradley. Right wing. Pass to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving. Don't sit back and be passive.
Pass to Bane. Cracks in the tray.
Desmond Bane.
Bane's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Toscano. Now Thompson. Capella covering. Back to Thompson. New York moving it around. Clock at 6. Driving in. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick-and-roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us with penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Screen by Capella. To the middle. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now here's Beal. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Raptors leading by 6. And here is Curry. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to Capella. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's Curry outside. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Pass to Capella. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And Beal gets it to go.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Outside Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Beal. Back to Rozier. Nice move. Hits the front of the rim and out. Raptors leading by 8. Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Collins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the Knicks with possession here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beal gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Bradley. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple.
Standing start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
New York. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. For your Knicks City Dancer.
And Toronto making a change here. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
11.
Outside Collins. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here is Grant. There's the pick. Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Kerr. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal. First team foul.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Brown. Grant gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
14.
Pass to Bain. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Dory, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame, he's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Pass to Ibaka. 3 on the clock. Ibaka drawing the double team. It's hauled in by Brown. Knicks trailed by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Neto. New York needs to get off a shot. Beal, that's for 2.
Well, the reach of Avery Bradley on defense. This guy is terrific at making shooters feel uncomfortable.
City Dancer.
And
all right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers. That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Pass to Toscano. Shoots the three. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Raptors leading by 8. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Brown outside. Back to Neto. Launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Neto's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
Raptors lead 24-17.
Augustine with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Screen by Ibaka. This one for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Brown. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And they double up Brown. Some nice passing by New York here. Oubre can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 7. Augustine looking around. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Here's Capella. He has 6.
Desmond Bain. Stephen Curry.
On the line. And he connects with the jumper.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, finding shots rarely a problem for Stephen Curry. The ability to navigate into open spaces, the mid-range will work.
Now, here's Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors.
Next foul.
In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
That's
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Down low. It's stolen. Pass to Toscano. To the inside. And it's Neto in the corner. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. To the wing right side. Back to Collins. Shoots over Oubre. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. Not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Shot by Collins, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Toscano. The screen from Brown. Can they get it? Toscano misses. Raptors leading by 14. Outside Holiday. And there's the call on Juan Toscano Anderson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Timeout, Toronto. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Toronto making a change here. Now Curry. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. And again, Toronto no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Knicks foul.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Pass to Beal. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And it's 9 points for Bradley Beal.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Into the lane. Toomboya can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 9. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Team foul. Raptors substitution.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter.
Augustine.
Pass to Beal. Pulls up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Beal's got 11.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
They need this one. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Medu. They set the pick. Here's Rozier. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And here's Beal. He takes it in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
His first personal.
Just terrific recognition by Beal. Saw the lane and drew the contact.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bain. Over Beal. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got the first basket of the second half here for the Knicks.
This guy is such a dominant offensive talent. When he gets to a spot, he just goes to work.
30.
And Curry, here we go. Kicks it out to Collins. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Grant outside. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
The guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bain. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Beal from long range. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Bain for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bain's got 8.
That's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
So Rozier will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Outside Curry.
Knicks lead.
Over Rozier. Curry shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Rozier. Beal, that's for 2. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And the Raptors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Bain. From outside the arc. That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Beal with it. 23 points in the game. And the basket by Rozier.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Now here's Curry. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Substitution.
Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot off. Payne for three.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Beal. The kick out to Rozier. It's Beal on the wing. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
36.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Curry. Payne for three. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Screen by Grant. Beal with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the two-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Curry, good.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Rozier. He's got 9. Curry with the steal. One-on-one here. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Rozier looking around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Raptors ball. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Raptors trailed by 7. And here's Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ibaka for 3. It's good from long range.
Well, you think about the work Serge Ibaka has put in to enhance his three-point shooting. He has now become a modern NBA stretch four.
Now here's Joseph. 4-3. Oubre. Collins grabs the miss. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Pass to Doumbouya. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Now here's Joseph. Back to Grant. The screen from Brown. 5 on the clock. And it's Grant in the corner. Shoots over Doumbouya. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. .109 left here in the third quarter. Ibaka outside. And Joseph gets the whistle that time.
Corey Joseph.
That's his first foul.
His first personal.
And New York making a change here.
Substitution for your Knicks. Tristan Thompson.
Now here is Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Toscano. Some nice passing by New York here. They get it back. Out to the wing. To stop the drought. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Thompson just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. Curry looking it over. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Oubre outside. And here's Neto outside.
Oh, you love to see DJ Augustine just hustling all over the floor defensively. What a great job contesting.
Come on and get down for your Knicks City Dancer. It's the fourth.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Oubre. Pass to Toscano. Out left to the wing. Here's Medu. Augustine with the steal. Dumboya with it. Drives to the hoop. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance out for a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Here's Neto. Dumboya pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Augustine. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka wide open. He fires. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Oubre. Driving the lane. To the left side wing. Augustine with the steal. Here's the screen. Pass to Dumboya. And a missed layup. And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Raptors substitution.
Raptors on defense.
Stephen Curry.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre, no one around him. Nails the wide open jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Back to Curry. Ibaka right side. And again, Toronto no luck.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Toscano. They get it back. Here's Thompson. Oubre inside the three-point line. No good that time. Raptors trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
A cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So both teams making some changes here.
Raptors substitution. Timeout, New York. Your Knicks City Dancer.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Bradley. They set the pick.
Nick's foul.
And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal.
That's his first
foul.
Third team foul.
Here's Curry. To take the lead. And he knocks down the jumper.
Curry.
And the Raptors lead by 1.
The ability to adjust quickly allows Stephen Curry to do work on the interior.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
52.
Outside Curry. Pass to Bane. Back to Curry. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Rozier with the ball. To the right side. Grant in the post. The kick out to Rozier. Clock is at 3. Toscano misses.
Nick's foul.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Raptors with the lead. Outside Bradley. Here's Bane. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Curry. Over Brown. Brown knocks it away. And he recovers it.
Stephen Curry.
And the basket by Curry. Now the Knicks with it. Now Rozier. Beal from long range. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. And here is Curry. Collins wide open. He fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
There's a screen. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Raptors leading by 3.
2 minutes.
Outside Curry. To the middle. And taken away by Brown. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. Picked up by Rozier. Capella with the bucket. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Wow, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Back to Bradley. Outside for Curry. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Brown. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
For your Knicks.
And 101 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 3. Capella. Thompson with the rebound. Knicks on offense. They trail by 3. Here's Beal. Driving to the basket. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
They double-team Curry. Payne for 3. And that one is off. The Knicks go the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Beal. Back to Rozier. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, multiple MVP awards, multiple championships, and yet remarkable to think Stephen Curry is as competitive as ever. A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
12 seconds left in the game. Pass to Beal to tie it up. Can't knock in the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him block.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just...
Pride to the side, it's irrelevant. An angel like mine, no mine, heaven sent. NON 2296. Just know what it is, man. Long time coming. Word. My disregarded thugs.
Hello, everyone. I'm proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The New York Knicks are in the United Center tonight to battle it out with one of their longtime rivals, the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, unable to get past the Rockets of Houston.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Thibault. At the elbow, Paul. 4 on the clock. A fader. Here's Valanciunas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It's all about height and reach. I mean, that's what gives Valanciunas all the tools that he needs here. I mean, only the offensive.
Back to Rozier. On the wing, Rozier. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's as surprised as anyone with that, Mitch. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal on the double team.
Defensive
and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ball stolen. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Back to Grant. Pass to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there.
Well, Beal is a volume three-point shooter. The defense better get on him. He'll do some real damage.
Valanciunas in the high post. Thibault for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. So Rozier will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Beal. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Back to Paul from downtown. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor. Now Rozier. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And stolen by Williamson. And he goes in for the dunk.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
There's a good screen. Back to Beal. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Kicks it out to Grant. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, it's all about the playmaking of Bill. I mean, it's continuing to evolve. Fantastic at realizing when his guys are uncovered.
Now here's Williamson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for New York. Outside Beal. From outside the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, you got to have a hand in Bill's face before the ball even gets to him. That's how smooth he is on the catch and shoot jumpers.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Thibault on the wing. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Rozier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beal gets a wide open look. And finished off by Brown.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Kelly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. New York leading by 4. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
When Grant first came into the league, he didn't have a 3-ball. Now he definitely does.
Pass to Thibault. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointers, Snell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
They grab their own miss. Rozier with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Thibault. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And the layup is good.
The strength Tucker has, drawing contact means nothing to him. You can't rattle him. He's tough as nails. For someone who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, P.J. Tucker defines what it means to be a
and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Nick substitution.
Pass to Oubre. Over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Joseph looking around. Here's Toscano. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball. Checking in for the Knicks.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Paul. 4 seconds left. Here's Valanciunas. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead, up 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
6 to shoot. No good from Dragic. Here's Neto. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint. Pass to Oubre. Here's Toscano. Buries it from three-point range. Toscano's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just solid teamwork from Oubre. I mean, he doesn't hesitate to let go of the ball if someone else is wide open.
Spins. Ball outside. Back to Williamson. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Neto. Out to the right wing. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches.
That's his first personal foul.
But I would hope they had a template of letting their guys get out and go in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Shot from free throw range.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Chicago turns it over. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Toscano. Oubre outside. Takes the three. Here's Thompson. Pass to Oubre. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Picked by Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Neto. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Dragic with it. On the wing, Williams. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. Great D that time from Oubre. Oubre on the wing. Back to Neto. Here's Toscano. No good on the triple. Bulls trailed by 5. Now Dragic. Mr. Williamson. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
That was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Here's Toscano. Back to Neto. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Outside Dragic. Good D by Thompson.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Pass to Toscano. Out to the wing. Oubre outside. Here's Toscano. He's guarded by Williams. On the clock. And here comes the break. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
So Rozier will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to Beal. Over Thibault. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Checking in for the Knicks.
Now here's Paul. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. That puts them in the lead. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Does it get any better than that when Paul has the ball on the string? It's creative.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is New York. Here's Beal. And Valanciunas with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly.
2 minutes.
New York, no good that time either. Chicago leading. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Round with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Chicago. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And they double up Paul. Down low. Thibault. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Paul outside. Tries the spin move. Stolen by Grant. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Rozier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with his tremendous leaping ability.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Appreciate the aggression. That's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
Substitution for the Bulls.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Beal drives in. It's blocked. Paul right side. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
What confidence for you. Confidence veteran. Now, Paul, he doesn't need much space to shoot from mid-range.
Rozier for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
That's it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago leading by 3. Paul surveying the floor. Spins. Here's Williamson. Converts after the nice spin. Williamson's got the first basket of the second half here for Chicago. Outside, Beal. Screen by Grant. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Driving inside. Beal is trouble for the defense. I mean, he's able to beat them with pure speed.
Paul outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Paul over to help. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rozier. 8 points for him.
Tony Snell.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Beal. Brown trying to free himself up. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Chicago making a switch here.
Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Thibault. And Paul launches it from deep. Offline with his 3. Rozier with the ball. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. To the tie. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Sweet move.
New York.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first
72,
foul.
75, 80. Who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Beal.
Checking
He's got 8.
in for the Knicks.
And there's the drive. Bucket is good.
Toscano Anderson.
Beal's got 10 points.
Wow, Bill is so tough to slow down. Even when you body him on the drive, he sticks with the shot.
Pass to Thibault. Out left to the wing. Here's Snell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, look how Snell dedicates to this selection. Absorbs the foul and still gets the bucket.
Bulls making a switch here. Knicks trail by 6. Rozier up top. Back to Beal. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Beal. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
The assist.
And 12 points for Bradley Beal.
That jumper is pure from anywhere. Bill's gone from star
New York
to
foul.
superstar.
Terry Rozier the third. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And here is Paul. He's got 9. Pass to Thibault. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. All alone. And it's in there. Paul's got the lead back up to 6 now for Chicago.
The ingenious mind of Paul. Superb is sizing up the defense. I mean, he's taking what they can give him.
It's tipped. Back to Grant. And here is Rozier. To the paint. Oh!
Nice.
Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, Rozier has great vision on the floor and he sees his teammate in the ideal situation.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to find that outside shot.
Knicks ball. Checking in for the Knicks.
Knicks trail by 4.
Raul Neto.
Here's Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Grant. Here's Neto. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago leading by 4. Now Paul. Pass to Snell. Back to Paul. Now Thompson. New York moving the ball around to the inside. Oubre outside. Here's Grant. Trying to get open is Thompson. Goes back up. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Paul with the ball. Pass to Snell. There's the pick. Williams with the ball. Here's Paul. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Oubre left side. Kicks it out to Grant. And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Over in the corner, Paul. Fires the three. A shot off that time. The Knicks go the other way with it.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Neto can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
There's 1:26 left for the third. Hall. It's rebounded by New York.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Neto. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots together.
Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Pass to Neto. Back to Oubre. Here's Neto. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Chicago ball.
They like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
The Bulls leading by 8. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Paul. That one off the back iron and out.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Inside. Back to Oubre. Shoots over Tucker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago.
All right.
Holding on to an 8-point lead.
Get up and get loud for the Ligasnba.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Get up and make some noise.
So Rozier will bring it up for New York. 8-point game.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Ligasnba.
And the Knicks making a change here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's Rozier. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Getting out on the break. Terry's got a good nose for the basket. High IQ score.
Now here's Kuminga. And taken away by Brown.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Rozier. Beal from long range. And he's good on the three ball.
3-point.
Logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dragic. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Dragic has got himself on the board with three there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Beal with the bucket.
Now, what a baller this guy is. I love watching Beal come right back with the payback triple.
Williamson outside. Knocks it loose. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to find Valanciunas. That's it to him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beal from long range. That's good, and it throws Gier with the assist. Beal's got 15 points in just the second half.
Substitution.
Chicago trailing here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now, here's Thibault. Mr. Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
His promise of design. His hustle, energy, and scoring ability at his position screams superstar in the making.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Paul with the ball. Puts up a three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Neto. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And here is Paul. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Neto. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th personal foul.
That's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spit.
Here's Neto. And Valanciunas with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A drive by Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mr. Williamson, stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And again, New York with the triple. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Grant sends it back.
Whether it's on the perimeter or inside, Grant's great at blocking shots. He's a fantastic defender.
Here's Toscano. Grant outside. To the inside. Here's Toscano. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Bulls trail by 8. And here is Paul. Pass to Valanciunas. From 8.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms.
Now Rozier.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside
game.
Beal.
2 minutes.
Back to Rozier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Chicago timeout call. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans. Nick substitution.
Now here's Paul. And they get it. And the Bulls with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
6 to shoot. A drive by Beal.
Having a huge night. Bill is as good as any scorer in the NBA.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they double up Paul. Oubre with the steal. Grant with the ball. Here's Oubre. Back to Grant. A 3-ball. This ball grabs the miss. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Bulls. Down by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Beal.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. Beal from deep three-point land. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They
Harder to be, harder to breathe, harder to see, harder to leave, harder for me. So I'm gonna need to get down. Bust a bust, about to shake. Double take when I throw it out of order. Thunder from my thighs, recognize all the eyes looking at my black girl tribe, no surprise. Still we rise, digitize, realize. Always gonna push you, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is where we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid underwater. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice. Call me Coco, baby, you be kryptonite. Shake it to the left, take it to the right. On your own runway, nobody know the price. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Yeah.
In the city,